Halt, please listen to me and don't move to the Netherlands. If Hi, this is Rossella and I'm the founder of Going Expat. With Going Expat, I help and support people moving to the Netherlands from anywhere in the world, and I do it with awareness and in a sustainable way. And this is why I decided to record this video and call it Don't Move to the Netherlands If. In fact, my goal is not to discourage you, but to provide info that are correct and make you aware of all your steps ahead. The Netherlands is a beautiful country and there are so many opportunities. At the same time is high demanding and high competitive. So it is very important that you have some points very clear and that you fit in some specific requirements. Here we go. I'm going to share with you 7 points for which you might not finding the Netherlands the best country for you. Ready? Let's go. Number one, don't move to the Netherlands if you think I'll do anything. This doesn't work. This is one of the misconceptions that I see all the time. The idea that I'll do anything, any job, anywhere will open doors here, it doesn't. The Netherlands, as we say, is a high demand country with a very specialized job market. Employers look for people who bring specific skills, experience, and clear values. If your plan is to apply to anything broadly without a defined profile, well, you're going to struggle. Dutch job market is structured and selective. Professional positioning matters more than volume. Generalist profile really stand out. Number two, don't move if you don't have specialization. These two concepts are very connected. You need to specialize in something. It doesn't have to be tech, but must be clear. For example, you have experience in supply chain, or you are an engineer, or you experience in finance, customer success, healthcare, and there you also need to speak Dutch. If your CV doesn't show a direction, Dutch recruiters won't have a look at that or will push them away. Number three, don't move if you don't speak at least a good level of English. English is essential. You speak Dutch, even better, but English is the minimum. Even for international companies, you need clear communication. You need professional English, not just conversational. Yes, of course, everybody is gonna take in consideration that you might not be used to speak the language every day, and of course, nobody's gonna correct your grammar, but you need to have a certain level of proficient. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult to handle a conversation with you. If your English is weak, your chance drop dramatically. And yes, Dutch also helps a lot. Don't forget that Dutch is the local language. Where does it help? Retail, hospitality, but not always. Administrative roles, definitely. And of course, if you want to apply for local companies. Number four, don't move if you have no experience. This is another tough truth. And this is the reason why I don't usually work with people who are just out of university. In fact, the Netherlands is not a country where you arrive with zero experience and magically get hired, getting a lot of money and working exactly in your field. Even entry roles expect internships, projects, demonstrated skills, some form of professional exposures. If you are early in your career, first build experience and then I'm sure we can talk about it. Number five, don't move expecting to get a supermarket or shop job from abroad. Let's be honest. Yes, once you are here, you can find jobs in supermarkets, shops, cafes, and sometimes also hospitality, even if you don't have a big or broader experience. But nobody is gonna hire you from abroad for these roles. They hire people who are already in the country, they speak English fluently, maybe already understand they speak a little bit of Dutch, and then can start tomorrow, if not today. So if you're plan to move only for this kind of jobs, well, you need to be physically here before that. And to be physically here, you need money. And this connect me to the number 6. Don't move if you haven't considered cost of living. The Netherlands is expensive, especially housing. So let's have a look at the reality. Rent in major cities goes between 1500 to 1800 for a basic one bedroom apartment. Grocery is higher than many in European countries. The health insurance goes between 120 150 per month and is mandatory. Yes, per month. Transportation 150 per month. Then of course it depends your age and also depends if they pay it from your work, but otherwise you need to pay yourself. If your budget is tight, you need a solid plan. Also, don't forget that when you get in an apartment, you need to pay deposit, and nowadays you definitely need an agent that can help you getting at least into the viewing queue. Number 7, last but not least, don't move if you don't meet visa requirements. For non-European citizens, visas are matter of fact. You need a company willing to sponsor you, or at least a job offer. A recognized sponsor. So if I want to sponsor you, I definitely need to be part of the IND. So I need to be recognized as a sponsor from the immigration department. A salary that meets Dutch immigration threshold and definitely a clear professional profile. But also company need to show that they didn't find the person in the country already. So it goes back to number 1. You cannot just come and do whatever. You really need to be skilled for something specifically. If you don't meet these requirements, relocation becomes extremely difficult. I want to add one more, which is don't move without understanding the houses crisis. In fact, housing is one of the biggest challenges in the Netherlands right now. There is high demand, limited supply, strict rental rules, and competition for every single apartment. Companies know this, and many avoid relocating people because they fear you won't find housing. If you're moving, you need a realistic housing plan, not hope. So, who should move to the Netherlands? Well, let's flip the perspective. You can move to the Netherlands if you have a clear specialization, you speak English fluently, you have experience, you understand visa rules, if you are not European, of course, you are financially prepared, you are ready to adapt to the Dutch culture, you are proactive, flexible, and realistic. How do we help at Going Gespat? With our consultancy, we help you positioning yourself correctly to the Dutch market. We can work with you on your CV, your motivation letter, your LinkedIn, your positioning, so then your online presence, your strategy, your cultural adaptation. We can also, before arriving, considering what are the kind of jobs you can find, and we can definitely help you with finding an apartment for short term and long term as well. So, if you are one of those people, book a call with us. I see you in the Netherlands. Bye.